A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house.
Straight behind me?
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it. My brother Milton disappeared when I was 4. It was like the house just swallowed him up.
Okay. Well, find Milton's house.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Half the rooms, okay. I know I'm in my house, well, yeah, it's for the basement.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Go. We've got a bit of pounds on. I have no idea what happens in this game, but I wouldn't know it's like
the truth is,
incredibly good.
Even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to. The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
I believe my brother played this before. I believe one of my friends and my brother played this for this game. And has completed it. Well, not all of a sudden, I think for like 2 one's like later in the game, one's like right now, actually. I think it's like
the house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It may look dark and gloomy now, but honestly, I think it gets better. I promise you, like, I've heard this really something like cool learning again. Is that a ring on her neck? Is that a ring? Is that the key wearing? Is it?
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof
prints.
prints.
Yeah, challenge, okay. All these. I think it's like, I think there's more. I think there's like, this game was been in the making since 2012. It came out 2018. Yeah, I think it's a couple of years ago. No, I can't 2017, is it? I believe it came out 2017. It's a gorgeous game, like, this way, it's not the most realistic game, but it's gorgeous, by the way. It's gorgeous. The graphics are rich and beautiful. Something I just don't like about, like, it's cool, like, all around the clouds, like, amazing.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Just need a horror game, please. Because I want to cry myself to sleep tonight if it's a horror game.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Okay. Outside.
The house felt like it had always been here. Even the swing set was older than my mother.
Start over there. Looks like something in the water. It looks like a boat in the water. Perfect. What's that? Oh, wait. There's the cat. Okay.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Oh, that's it. Okay, here we go.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
So I'm desperately hoping this game is gonna be like...
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
I hope it's gonna show me a lot of, like, cause like, I love these types of games, like first-person mystery puzzle games. Cause there's like, I think there's like levels to do it, just to go explore the house, move stuff.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Flinch. She directs, so she looks like a little girl. Carrie what says that. From Bigfoot? From Bigfoot. Is that even from
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay, so I actually,
the table was still a wreck from the night we left.
If I can finish this game, run the ins and out of it pretty easily.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone. My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
There's a room there, I can't go into that, I think. So, okay. This is weird. What's this? Bedroom.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
But history-wise, like actual buried in the library.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
I'll go check something. I'll be back in a sec. Oh, from Pally there. Yeah, there's something. Oh, recording. The recording's glitched out because it's laggy as hell.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Okay. Drill peepholes. Calvin Sam. Calvin 1959, 61. Damn, he's young, like, what, like 11? 10, 11?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Very nice. I'm guessing that's Calvin's room because it's blocked off. Sven Holston Flinch and Edie Flinch, I guess, in 1972. John, she was in the 90s. 1915, 60 odd.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Senior's room. What's up? Edie? Get her in it.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
How old is he? Oh wow, that kid died at 1. Right, I got 6 something. Oh. Something happened to the channel. Okay, I guess that's how we progress. Who the hell is that? I guess that's some nasty choppers. And Molly, she's 10. Oh damn.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
So dying like World War. She died some point in like World War II.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room.
Oh, well, that's in the night. It's just night.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
20,000? What did it say? I think I read this book in the cover.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets.
The Runaway Reef, the year 1866 was marked by better development. That's also something quite nice. Yeah.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
I think I read that 20. It was like 6 books, I believe. I read 21.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh, this is Molly's room. Just from the peephole, it was a lot bigger.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
It looks like it's dirty though. Oh, it's like leaves and all the rotten leaves on the floor. Oh, Star you. Stammy, wait, Stammy's the orange one, yeah. Stammy's the orange from the right. Stammy's the blue.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
Molly Flinch. Well, I'm gonna do that and look around as well. See if anything else to look at. Guess where we came from.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
This is Kate, yeah. Ooh, damn. Is that the gerbil? Nice.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Yes, that is true, actually.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Something to make a couple times. Wait, can we exit? Can we exit?
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Oh, wait, oh.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Who's Molly's mom? Is my mom? I'm guessing Molly's mom is Eden. Could be Barbara. But Barbara's born. Molly's. Barbara was like. God's no. No, Barbara cannot be Molly's mom. Never mind. I'm guessing it's Dr. Donald from 1960. This must be Edith. Must be Edie then. Must be Edie then. Oh, God, it's dogs. Oh, no. Can I turn the light now? Yes! There's a lot. They look away. There's a lot. Oh, goldfish.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Okay, don't want to eat. No, don't look again. It's the bathroom. Keep berries. Oh, wait, what's this?
I kept eating and eating.
Oh, the nice. Oh, me.
I ate a lot of things that night.
This is some large berries. Like those are not that size. I don't think they're edible anyway. Second toilet water.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Doesn't even eat the bird.
And suddenly...
What?
I was a cat.
Oh, huh?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
Why would you want to eat the mama
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
Oh, wow,
First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Little teeth nibbling in the grass. Probably shrews.
Rabbits.
Well. Oh, don't eat the rabbit. Okay, that rabbit's glitched. Oh, hell.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
Oh, that's
I swallowed him up,
Herbie.
and I didn't chew one bit.
Jesus Christ.
Then
Oh.
I flew off to find something bigger.
That's giving me other fruit.
A mama rabbit.
Where? Oh, I don't want it. I should have left it.
She was almost too big to
Dog hello. No.
I
Oh,
started choking,
no.
but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Like, I dislike the noise of you eating on. What? A shark now. Ah! Oh, and that. Oh, look. There's more to do, excuse woman. Just run down to the ground.
I rolled off the cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Seals. Seal dogs. Oh, seal. Oh, look at the seals.
I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
There we go. I'm missing it. Look at that.
Grabbed on tight,
My weakness.
but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water.
Oh,
When I
I'm
opened my
asleep.
eyes, everything had changed.
Okay, I'll take it from you.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Oh, yeah,
I was big, but I moved real quiet. I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
I don't have the song going like that. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Can I just do the words? Just like one. I'm just kind of just listening to this. Early in the morning. Put him in the scuppers with a hose by bottom. Put him in the scuppers with a hose by bottom. Put him in the scuppers with a hose by
passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Okay, where I feel like this is leading to, it's gonna lead her back to her, it's gonna lead her back to her bedroom, and she's gonna end up. Oh, the curly tails. Oh. I messed up. I made the curly tails. Yep, knew it. Back to her bedroom.
I got closer and closer.
Why do I feel like there's somebody in that bed right now, sleeping? There's gonna end up eating it, and it's gonna be her. I feel like she's gonna get something. She's gonna get something.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly,
what did I tell you?
That was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Don't make it right that fast. No way you can write that fast.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay. There's a cat there.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past.
My game's crashed.
Though,
oh, no,
when we adopted a stray kitten, She was the one who named it Molly.
Yeah, I guess that.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
So this is the woman in that? What was the thing in there? This is built in 1937. Jen? Sven.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Wow.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house.
What? How?
Hoping to leave the curse behind.
Do you, like, pick your house up?
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
My question is, why the hell does that just look like Link? Matthew, why the hell does it look like Linking there, that full magical beard looking at you?
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
You see that? Can we not leave? Nope. I'm choosing so much food. Gas, pills.
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
I like how in the news you always refer to them as grandma. Now we go to the weed room.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Grandpa Sam's.
It was a pretty big trace.
Grandpa Sam. Okay, I'm guessing. Why did it say? Because I believe it said Gregory right here. Like outside that it said Gregory. Is it like drinking? No, he probably died. Yeah, actually, that's might say that. Actually, don't say that. He's probably passed away in this room. It's better, right? Sven and Edie Flinch. This looks brand new.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh. Oh, I love puzzles. Well, not puzzles, but I love these riddles. Not the riddles. These look like okay. Calvin Flinch, born 1930. Yeah, I was seeing that guy. He died on the swing, I'm guessing. This is into Calvin's room, I'm guessing. To the Calvin.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
guy smokes.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it. My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, he swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up. Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
No way that would the wind blows. You're gonna fly, you're gonna not follow.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Why?
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room. Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again. The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Why say bellies? You got some foot on yourself.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
So I'm guessing she worked in a diner?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Dreadful 10 cents? Starring by Flinch, I think it says that. Oh, guess
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale.
I think I've heard this one.
Inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick,
Rick.
was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter.
Oh my god. Oh, I've had the scream from.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him.
He's dead.
Right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Oh, there's comments on it.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Oh, Halloween.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
This is trying to do. Get up, mad. Damn. Terrible boy. Continues.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What? Impaled and ate, yeah, really.
The old kid rattled and grew still.
Christ, man.
Oh dear!
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Okay, there we go. Stairs. The slash. Slash smithers. Well, I'm actually gonna check is Molly's root, is all the people dead? Okay, let's see. No, my room's... This is my room, right? Okay, what?
Walter, are you there?
There's people in here. Okay, he's not under his bed. I guess he's gonna be behind. That's 2 beds.
Walter vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless.
I think I sorted that mic lag slash connection problem. So
It's quite smashing. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara. There's got to be another way out of here.
oh, sick. Oh,
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet. The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh, dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
oh.
Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Flinch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Okay.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Huh? A happy ending, you say. Tuesday.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Old Miltonburg.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that. I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can. I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake.
Anyone could agree, Calvin
But
was
I need to stop
the
living
worst
the
actor
same
ever.
day,
That's the worst.
even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
6 to 1.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Nasty. Nasty one to go to. Walter, 1950. Okay, so he's like... How's that? It's like...
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down
6. Oh, yeah, you're born 19. Oh, you're born 2005, I think.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Yes.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real. I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth. And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible. I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault. Sven built the house, but it was Edith who designed the cemetery. I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better. She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I'm guessing Gus. Doll had Lewis, Milton, Edith.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant. I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee. Hey!
That's a keeper.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph? Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad...
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay? Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Current now. Is it impressive? There's so much. I feel quite indie because like I'm getting like there's left mouse 1, 2, 3, 4 died ticks. Wait, 1, 2. So 6 left. I'll do more. More than that.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Ah, it's a baby. It is quicker than the window.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. Reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw, it sure made him happy. How silly it sounds. That I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw. There's so much I don't understand about Gregory, about everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
It's free now for sure. 6. Yeah, the 6 on the game. So yeah, that's what happens, and I hope you guys and well, I'll see you later. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.